Welcome back to 30 Days of Starcraft. It's that time again, day number 13. It's going to be DeMuslim versus Sen. Yes, that's right. It's going to be those guys. Just DeMuslim, I've casted him many times before in Warcraft 3, and I think he's one of those refugees that is thinking that, you know what, the Warcraft 3 scene has lost its magic touch. Let's evacuate to Starcraft. The same has happened with Czech, and, well, maybe something similar will happen with other players. However, it's time for Starcraft. Let's not dwindle about the past. It is that time once again. Starcraft with Sen in the bottom, and well, we have DeMuslim here as Terran. Interestingly enough, as Warcraft, he used to play human as well. So I wonder how the transition has worked for him, as these are not actually peasants. Regardless, he is getting on the way. Let's see what the APMs are like. Yeah, that's fine. Incineration, though. Incineration, I don't think I've ever done any commentary on this map. Like, I don't know, ever? Yeah, that's probably a good description of things. Ever. Regardless, you have your natural expansion here and a natural expansion here, as Sen is already sending out his Overlord. And he will be able to scan his, this command center very quickly at this rate. As DeMuslim is already putting on his depot on the ridge. Is there anywhere else he can put that on? Because there's a bridge over here. No. Unless, no. Well, are they connected? I think they are. No, they're not. There's rocks there. Sorry about that. But essentially, both bases seem to be connected to one another by rocks. So that could potentially be a little bit awkward. Potential interesting way to get into the base. Meanwhile, the Overlords are getting together. The Terrans have decided to go for early factory. Let's look at this production here. There's a pool being built now as well on the other side. So we got for ourselves a 14 pool. Expect the queens to come out early on. He does know what to expect. And Sen does know that he's versus a Terran player. So he is expecting Hellion harassment early on. So he'll need to get those queens up on the creep as soon as possible to make sure that they do not attack the drones at any rate. Overlord has arrived and knows what's going on. He knows there's a barracks being built. And now we have ourselves an orbital command being built right on the top of the command center, so we'll be able to scout out stuff and etc. Marine now as well, so you can take out the Overlord against scouting. As DeMuslim has actually decided to send out an SCV to see whether or not he can find anything. No, there's nothing there, DeMuslim. And there's nothing there either. So he's he's already expecting, he's already sending one of his SCVs to this particular area rather than straight from this spawn to this spawn. So he's essentially already expecting a hatchery to being built on towards natural expansion. That is an interesting move right there. And he's just waiting around. Let's see whether or not well, we have a queen being built as well as 2 Zerglings. There's the factory. The factory is coming around, and the barracks is actually flying around as well, and that will probably be used as a scouting vehicle to see what is going on in the base of Sen. And there's that factory. Expect a Hellion to come out very soon. You also have already having metabolic boost as well as a lair being built by Sen. He's going for a lair before his first expansion. That could be interesting. That could be curious. He's got himself his second gas now. So he could, so he's going for the metabolic boost before going for a second geyser. I'm just curious. Meanwhile, man, no, that doesn't survive very long. Poor little. Ooh, we got a starport with a factory in Hellions. Ooh, dare I say a Thor drop. Dare I say. I see a starport, I see a factory. All he needs is a tech lab to be attached to it. We have double starports, 2 starports being built. Ooh, wow, that is very aggressive right there. A double starport build with a tech lab to boot. Now I wouldn't be surprised actually if he's gonna fly this over to make room for the factory, so he can go for Thor. But curious. Can Sen see it? Does Sen know about the 2? He knows about the first starport. He knows about the factory, so he can know. He could potentially know that there is something along the line of a. Something along the line of a Thor build being put out. We have a Banshee coming out and Spire on the other side. Banshees being built. Air-ground assault queued up. And there it is. Factory and the Starport are switching sides. Alright, what are we going to see? What is the Muslim going to build with that factory? There it is. Vikings and nothing else. So we have Vikings and Banshees. Full air build here from the Muslim. Meanwhile, Grez has got himself his second hatchery out on towards, not even on the natural. He has not expanded towards his natural expansion. Interesting. Very interesting. Spire is done now as well, but not expanded towards his natural. Even though the Muslim has not really ventured out of his base, and essentially at this point it's just Sen owning the map when it comes to map control, and he's already building out his Mutalisk. And there's the Thor. There's the Thor that we expected early on. But no Medivacs. No Medivacs just yet. We could potentially be seeing Ravens as well. And we have an Overseer being built. Could be seeing... Where is that Overseer? Where did it go? I just see this Muties. Just trying to harass the SCVs, but there's already the Vikings there, and they're trying to get away. On stick, keeping those Vikings around the SCVs are very important. There's a quick engineering bay being built in the back of the base, as well as another command center. So the Muslim is setting up to build his first expansion. And he's quickly putting down a barracks as well, right in the back of his base. As these Zerglings are just patrolling around. Sen knows that expansion is somewhere in the near future, but I don't think the Muslim knows about this initial expansion already from Sen. He's got himself another command center coming out now as well. But this Thor, interesting. We have the Muties coming around once again. How about 2,000? Remember, for those people that are wondering, okay, this guy does not know what he's talking about. This is correct. I am, in fact, trying to learn StarCraft. And that is kind of the point of 30 days. You can give me comments below in the box, whether I'm in Quad V or on YouTube. I'm sure you'll be able to give me all the intel that I would require. Meanwhile, we have siege tank technology being built, as we aren't in it for the long haul, as the Muslim has decided to go in for the good old siege technology. A Roach is being built now by Sen. He's got himself a Roach Warren being queued up. Resources-wise, though, the Muslim is far, far ahead. He's got to build himself another factory. Some mules being popped down. We'll make that a second mule as well. As these Thors, as well as a siege tank, are defending his expansion, probably against these Zergling. Oh, those Mutalisks. My apologies. Against these Zerglings that are just going around the map. And I think he's already expecting roaches earlier, a little bit sooner than they're going to be here. The thing about roaches is that they did get nerfed like a little bit in one of the more recent patches, which essentially allows you to build less of them. You have to be a little bit more aggressive with them. You'll have to build a lot. You can only build a lot less of them. Mutalisks are still going around trying to find a hole in the base here. This armory is actually there as well. He's Viking. Oh, those Mutalisks are going to die at this rate. He's I did manage to take one down. These Vikings are still trying to get the Mutalisks out of there. More gas being built back here.
Base is under attack.
This barracks is still flying around. That is kind of cool. Yeah, this barracks from Grez is just still flying around, and the Mutalisks are coming back to take it down. But but my apologies, Grez. The Muslim will be able to just fly around and see what the hell is going on around the bases of Sen. And he has most likely seen the Roach Warren. Let me see if he has. No, he has not seen the Roach Warren. There's another command center being built as the Muslim is looking to build this another expansion, and that is curious because right now Sen has got his roaches out and he is going to invade this base like nobody's business. There we go. Hello, roaches. Are you going to move in? The base is clear. He's just scouting it out. There they go. There are the roaches, and they're going to try to move in. And there comes the scout here from the Muslim. They're going to try to take down as many of the towers as they can. There comes the Thors. They need to get in there quickly in order to take down the units. As the Mutalisks are coming down to take down the supply depots. As the SCVs are primed. Could not get the engineering base down just in time. The roaches are coming in. We have the igniters coming on from the Helions, and they're going after the Thors. One Thor is going to go down. First Thor is down. Second Thor is almost down as well. Here we go. As the Siege Tanks finally manage to deploy, and we have the Siege Tanks are not going to, well, they will probably survive this, but at the cost of 3 Thors as well as a couple of Helions, and there is nothing there to defend these Siege Tanks from these Mutalisks. That is huge. That is a huge attack right there. All the defensive positions from the Muslim have been destroyed through this backdoor attack right in towards the base. One roach has managed to survive. Oh, wait, no, there's a whole bunch there more. And they actually managed to get right in towards the base. A couple of Siege Tanks there. Oh, they're going towards low boat. That's not going to live for very long. That's down. He's trying to deploy, but that's going to live. The SCVs are going down. This is it. This is over. As the roaches from the back door have managed to win the game for Sen. As the Muslim is feeling it. He is definitely feeling it. That's his original base. He's lost all his SCVs. He's going to lose this Thor. And that is it. Bow. There it goes. And there come more roaches coming in. They're going to go after this the initial expansion. There's a couple of Helions here, but more roaches coming in from the side, going after this this Thor once again. There's a couple of Vikings there, but they won't be able to do much. Oh God, that's that Thor down once again. Good game being called as this has been day number 13 of 30 days of StarCraft. My name has been A-Spec here on, well, StarCraft on Quad V. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave your comments below. And yes, I do in fact know that I am a terrible caster at StarCraft. However, I still have 15 days to get better. And that is the goal. See you tomorrow for day number 14 of and 15 as well, of 30 days of both Warcraft and StarCraft. Good night.